Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. May I take this opportunity to welcome you to Royal Holloway. This ceremony is being filmed. After the ceremony, the video will be made available to download from the graduation website. Please ensure that all mobile phones, tablets, digital watches and electronic devices are turned off or turned onto silent. In the unlikely event of an emergency, and should we need to evacuate the building, guests in the chapel and picture gallery should leave by the door through which they entered the venue. Guests requiring assistance will be escorted. Once you have left the venue, please follow the directions of the stewards who will guide you to the nearest assembly point. The ceremony will commence shortly. We ask that you do not leave the venue once the ceremony has begun. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand for the arrival of the Principal's procession?
Please take your seats. Distinguished guests, parents, friends, and above all, graduates, on behalf of the college, I am delighted to welcome you to Royal Holloway on this very important occasion, our graduation ceremony. It is wonderful to see so many people gathered here for this unique occasion. We welcome those of you who are visiting for the first time, as well as those returning to a place that has become familiar. To you all, and especially our classes of 2020 and 2021 who have been awarded first degrees and postgraduate degrees, we extend a very warm welcome. At this ceremony, we will also be celebrating the award of an honorary degree of the University of London to Margaret Busby Cbe. We hope you enjoy this ceremony and have a memorable and happy day. Ladies and gentlemen, we now welcome the graduates procession led by the Executive Dean of the School of Humanities, Professor Giuliana Pierre. Would you all please stand? Please take your seats. During this afternoon's ceremony, graduates from the School of Humanities will be presented to the Principal, Professor Paul Lazelle. The first group of graduates presented this afternoon are those who have studied towards first degrees. These graduates have studied for 3 or 4 years for a degree of Bachelor of Arts. Please remain in your seats for the duration of the ceremony. The order of presentation is set out in the graduation programme. So I call upon the Executive Dean of the School of Humanities, Professor Giuliana Pierre.
In all fields in the School of Humanities, students are taught by academics who engage in the top fields of research and practice. At Royal Holloway, these disciplines enjoy an enviable reputation for the quality of the researcher staff and the teaching expertise that they offer to students, much of which is world-leading and internationally renowned. But today, we're celebrating you, our students. We are all so incredibly proud of you. What you have achieved in the midst of unprecedented circumstances is truly remarkable, and you have shown resilience, tenacity, talent, and determination in completing your studies during such a time. Your achievements, which we're celebrating today, will always be regarded as particularly noteworthy and impressive. The skills and knowledge you have gained while studying with us, whether that's learning from the distant past, or from more recent history, or from great literature, your own creative writing, or from the languages and cultures of our fellow countries around the world, can be used as powerful tools to not only further yourselves, but also to enact change in the world. I'd encourage you all to take the lessons you've learned and go out and make changes in the world for the better. Today, we recognize and celebrate the achievements of our students who have studied in the Department of English. The Department of English is one of the largest in the country and offers wide-ranging courses which cover different eras, from the medieval to the contemporary, different types of genre, and creative writing. Highlights of this past year include a 2019 graduate, Charlotte Hodgkins Byrne, who completed in rowing women's quadruple sculls at the Tokyo Olympic Games. Former BA drama and creative writing student, Nicole Aqua, had her play, San Foca, a show about identity, legacy, and finding a home away from home, exploring second-generation Ghanaian British heritage, staged at the Bread and Roses Theatre in February 2022 with the support of Arts Council funding. PhD student Zakia Carpenter Hall had a film poem, Human Ecologies, commissioned as part of the Africa in Motion Film Festival 2021. Joanna Brown, MA student last year and now PhD student in the department, published a children's book, The Lizzie and Belle Mysteries, for Farshore. Amongst our staff, Dr. Nikita Lalwani has co-written with Stephen Marchant an episode of the new BBC One series, The Outlaws, starring Marchant and Christopher Walken. Professor Bob Eagleston has been appointed the chair of the National Quality Assurance Agency panel, setting the benchmarks for the future shape of English degrees for years to come. Professor Adam Roberts' book, Is the End of the World, But What Are We Really Afraid Of?, won the British Science Fiction Association Best Non-Fiction 2020, and his novel, Purgatory Mound, has been shortlisted for the British Science Fiction Association Prize 2022. It is now with great pleasure that we move to the presentation of graduates.
I call upon the Head of Department of English, Professor Ruth Livesey.
Principal, I would like to present graduates from the Department of English. For the award of Bachelor of Arts in English with an international year, Ellie Hawkins. For the award of Bachelor of Arts degrees in English, Mina Ali. For the award of Bachelor of Arts degrees in English and Creative Writing, Laura Mercedes Aguila Peñalosa. Phoebe Anderson. Thomas Avan. Hannah Bean. Daria Beger. Meron Bahanu. Hayley Briggs. Elizabeth Calcutt. Zoe Cremoyson. Layla Dickinson. Taya Drake. The Creative Writing Year 3 prize, Luke Edwards. Hannah Elliott. Bethany Fletcher-Jones. Andrina Franzen. Elizabeth Harvey Hawes. Ushna Hirani. Fleur Jeffries. Georgia Kendall Johnson. Ruby Ladley. Kevin Liao. Erin Leonard. Sarah Lorraine. Isabel McDougall. Isabel Mepstead. Sanan Omar. Alexandra Opachik. Shreya Ramesh. Year 2 Fiction Prize from the previous year, Lewis Richmond. Megan Ross. Bernice Saunders. Sam Stevens. Daisy Twizel. Holly Wilcox Routledge. Molly Williams. Tabitha Williams. We will now have a short musical interlude before continuing with the presentation of the graduands.
Choral scholars of the college will now perform two songs, Simple Gifts and Viva la Musica.
Viva la musica, 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 la musica, la musica, viva la musica, viva la musica, viva la musica. Viva la musica, 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 la musica, la musica, viva la musica, viva la musica, viva la musica.
We will now continue with the presentation of the graduands. Once again, I call upon the head of the Department of English, Professor Ruth Livesey.
Principal, I would like to present graduands from the Department of English. For the award of Bachelor of Arts in English and American Literature, Gemma Brazil. Charlotte Carragher. Eugenia Kioru. Fatoumata Diallo. Emma Doyle. Zoe Gladwin. Isabel Grundy. Millie Hitchens. For the Alice Irene Ezard Prize, Catherine Hill. Tia Hudson. Fintan Mullally. Laura Neatfield. Nilu Ponge. Gemma Rolandi. Jessica Ross Dreyer. Willow Schmidt. Jessica Walker. For the award of Bachelor of Arts degrees in English and Classical Studies, Noor Al Hassan. Samuel Angel. For the Hilda Green Prize, Jessica Baldrian. Emma Curry. Chloe Howard. For the award of Bachelor of Arts degrees in American Literature and Creative Writing, Raisa Ahmed. Serena Owusu. For the award of Bachelor of Arts degrees in English and Drama, Thomas Barrett. Susanna Clifton. Mason Favell. Matilda Grist. Tegan Hall. Tegan Huskisson. Rihanna Kodulu. Abigail Lightfoot. Zara Mukhtar. Ashley McIntosh. Anna Patterson. Emily Quillen. Matthew Rainsbury. Dylan Rowe. Courtney Ward. For the award of Bachelor of Arts degrees in English and Film Studies, Jodie Charman. Aliza Khan. For the award of Bachelor of Arts degrees in English and French, Rebecca Mitchell. For the award of Bachelor of Arts degrees in English and German, Harriet Clifford Varley. For the award of Bachelor of Arts degrees in English and History, Fionn Edmonds. Jordan Farrell. Ramsha Hussain. Arati Jaswal. Bronwyn Jones. Saskia Leach. Harry Meir. Alaya Elena Nawar. Gemma Ridley. Lauren Sutcliffe. For the award of Bachelor of Arts degrees in English and Philosophy, Adam Greaves. For the award of Bachelor of Arts degrees in Drama and Creative Writing, Kira Hammersley. Tabassum Obari. Gabrielle Sawyer. For the award of Bachelor of Arts degrees in Comparative Literatures and Cultures in English, Kinza Azira. For the award of Bachelor of Arts degrees in Music and English, Miles Jones. That concludes the presentation of graduates from the Department of English at this ceremony.
We will now proceed with the recognition of the honorary degree of the University of London. Honorary degrees are conferred on persons of conspicuous merit, outstanding in their field, or those who have given exceptional service to the university. Last year, we conferred a number of honorary degrees on people who we recognise again this year. I call upon Dr. Vicky Greenaway to present Margaret Busby Cbe, who was awarded the degree of Doctor of Literature honoris causa.
Principal, it is my pleasure to present to you Margaret Busby Cbe. We're here today to celebrate Bedford College alumna Margaret and her extraordinary achievements in the world of publishing. When she founded Allison and Busby with Clive Allison in 1967, she became the youngest and first black woman publisher in the UK. It is no exaggeration to say that Margaret is a major cultural figure, both in Britain and around the world. Her vision and indefatigable mission to have more diversity in the world of publishing has inspired and empowered generations of great writers. During Black History Month in 2019, the celebrated writer Zadie Smith said that Margaret has been a cheerleader, instigator, organizer, defender, and celebrator of black arts for the past 50 years, shouting about us from the rooftops, even back when few people cared to listen. We can because she did is a cliche, but in Margaret's case, it is both true and no exaggeration. She helped change the landscape of both UK publishing and arts coverage, and so many black British artists owe her a debt. I know I do. Like so many of the best things, it all began at a party. Ghanaian-born Margaret, who edited the Bedford College Literary Magazine and had published her own poetry, was introduced to recent Oxford graduate Clive Allison, who confessed to having quoted from Margaret's work in his final exams. The pair got talking about their career ambitions and decided to start their own publishing company. Allison and Busby was launched 2 years later, while Margaret was still studying at Bedford College. Starting out by publishing poetry in paperback at an affordable few shillings, Allison and Busby's innovative and original international list of fiction, non-fiction, poetry and children's books encompassed writers including Michael Moorcock and C.L.R. James, Hunter S. Thompson and Val Wilmer, Jill Murphy and Anthony Burgess, Claire Rayner and Nuruddin Farah. Serious literature and politics brushed shoulders with the odd, quirky title, in the hopes it would subsidise the rest. Songs to Sing in the Bath by Nick Baker was printed on waterproof paper. Allison and Busby continues to be a successful publishing house to this day, always looking to create opportunities for writers. In the 1980s, Margaret helped found Greater Access to Publishing, GAP, a group that campaigned to diversify the industry. This was followed in the early 1990s by an Arts Council initiative of publishing traineeships for Black and Asian candidates, whom Margaret helped to mentor. In 1988, Margaret rented out her flat in Notting Hill to the young Ben Okri, who had struggled to find any stability since arriving in London from Nigeria 10 years earlier. It was there that he wrote The Famished Road, which won the Booker Prize in 1991. After leaving Allison and Busby, one of the first things Margaret did was edit Daughters of Africa, her international anthology of words and writings by women of African descent, which was published in 1992. It was a groundbreaking achievement, featuring the work of more than 200 women, from the celebrated Toni Morrison and Maya Angelou to the forgotten, such as author, activist, and former slave Lucy Delaney. In 2019, Margaret published New Daughters of Africa with 200 new contributors, including Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, Patience Abgabi, Mallory Blackman, Zadie Smith, and Andrea Stewart. The book has led to the launch of the new £20,000 Margaret Busby New Daughters of Africa Award, a collaboration between Myriad Editions and the University of London School of Oriental and African Studies, ensuring the book's legacy. Margaret's own writing is prolific and far-reaching, including contributions to the Penguin Book of New Black Writing in Britain and Slay in Your Lane, the Black Girl Bible. She co-authored Doreen Lawrence's autobiography And Still I Rise, and Carnival, a photographic and testimonial history of the Notting Hill Carnival, with Ishmael Blagrove. She writes book reviews for The Guardian and Sunday Times, and has worked and written regularly for television and radio since the 1960s. Margaret scripted a major tribute entitled Mea Angelou, A Celebration, which took place on 5th October 2014 at the Royal Festival Hall during the South Bank Centre's London Literature Festival. She's judged countless literary competitions and was the chair of the 2020 Booker Prize, which was won by Douglas Stewart for his debut novel, Shuggie Bain. Margaret's achievements have been recognised by numerous awards, including an OBE in 2006 and CBE in 2021 for services to literature and publishing. She also holds an honorary fellowship of Queen Mary University of London, the Bockus Henry Swansea Award for Distinguished Service to Caribbean Letters, the Benson Medal from the Royal Society of Literature, honorary degrees from the Open University and SOAS, and the inaugural Africa Rights Lifetime Achievement Award from the Royal African Society in 2019. Last year, she also received the London Book Fair Lifetime Achievement Award. In recognition, therefore, of her achievements in her field of literature and publishing, and as ongoing inspiration for our students, in 2021, the degree of Doctor of Literature, honoris causa, of the University of London was conferred upon Margaret Busby Cbe.
I'm not sure what to say now, except thank you very much. I bring out a piece of paper, not because it's got a script on it, because it gives me sort of a bit of comfort. Because after all those wonderful words that Vicky just said about me, I hardly recognize myself. And it's been such an honor to be given this honorary award, this honorary doctorate, because I started out at Bedford College, as Vicky said, in the 60s, in the 1960s. And it was just a progression from, I was at university, I was at school, I did O-levels when I was 14, I did A-levels after I left school when I was 16. And what do you do next? You go to university. So I think I just must have done it alphabetically, started with Bedford College. And I didn't try anyone else because they accepted me. So I started at Bedford College, and as Vicky said, I met someone at a party while I was at Bedford College who shared my love of literature and poetry, and we started a publishing company, which to this day is still going, although it's got the same name, Allison and Busby, A&B, but it has nothing to do with them anymore. But I think it's interesting to note that it has our names not because of any vanity, but because we kept trying to find the right name. We were about to publish our first 3 5-bob cheap poetry book paperbacks, and we didn't have a name for the company. We kept submitting names to the Board of Trade or whoever, and they kept saying, no, you can't have that, somebody else has got that name. We wanted to be Gemini, 2 of us, Clive's birth sign was Gemini. But in the end, we thought, well, they can't object to our own names, and at least A and B sort of trips off the tongue more easily than W and Q or something. So we started out Allison and Busby, and it was really a mission of doing what we believed in. We didn't really know what we were doing. We didn't have any experience. We were too young to have any work experience. We certainly didn't have any money, but we had a lot of energy. So that's what kept us going. And I think that's what I would advise anybody at the age that we started. I was 20 when I graduated. So it was to do with believing in what we wanted to do, having a passion for something and following it through one step after the other. You didn't necessarily know where you were going, but you knew you were going somewhere that was important to you. And one of the things that someone once said to me about the publishing company was that you never knew what Alison Busby was going to publish next, but you knew it was going to be interesting. So I think that my life, rather than having some sort of organized map, has been one of doing what I have wanted to do, what I believed in, what I didn't necessarily know before I did it. And to have all of that recognized in this sort of an honor is just beyond what I could have imagined, half a century ago, or however long it is. I'm really older than I look, I know, but it was a long time ago. And one of the things that I remember was what wonderful tutors we had at Bedford College, and what wonderful friends I made. And one of the friends, in fact, had her 50th wedding anniversary just a few years ago. And her daughter is now a literary agent, and I'm fond of reminding her daughter that I introduced her parents. So her daughter exists because I was at Bedford College with her mother. So there are things that you don't anticipate that happen when you're at university, and it all stands you in good stead. It's a foundational thing for one's life, and I'm so grateful to have been part of Bedford College and part of this institution that merged with Bedford College. So thank you very much, and I can't believe I'm here and all these wonderful people behind and around me, but thank you for conferring with this wonderful honor.
Thank you, Dr. Busby. That concludes the recognition of the honorary degree and the presentation of graduates at this ceremony. I call upon the principal to make a closing address.
Well, to you, our guests today, and to our honorary graduate, I'm delighted to add my welcome to this ceremony in which we celebrate the achievements of the graduating classes of 2020 and 2021. Our graduates tell me they deeply appreciate being joined by family and friends on this special day, so thank you for being here for them. I'm aware also that some family and friends cannot join us today and will be watching this online, so to you I extend the warmest greetings. Wherever you're watching today, I'm sure you are as proud of our graduates' success as they are grateful to you for the support and encouragement that you've given them. And so on their behalf, I'd like to thank you for the difference you've made to them during their studies, and I encourage you to be proud of your contribution to the achievements we're celebrating today. Graduation is always an important occasion, but these special spring ceremonies are all the more significant because of the disruption of the pandemic. Today's graduates have been on a remarkable educational journey. They've gained a place in one of the country's top universities, achieved high levels of academic performance, and acquired knowledge and skills that will ease their path into employment. Having completed that journey, with then an enforced break of 1 or 2 years, we've now welcomed back our graduates and celebrated their achievements and allowed them to reunite with fellow students and staff. It is said that the two most important days in your life are the day you were born and the day you find out why. With each of our graduates having now started a new phase in their life, I hope we've helped them to find out their why, their purpose, so that they can achieve all they wish for in life with confidence and ambition. This comes in part through their interaction with other students from around the UK and from over 120 other countries, but also with our teaching staff, who themselves are ambitious, confident leaders in their field. That leadership is derived from their work in fundamental and applied research that extends subject boundaries and develops a greater understanding to tackle national and global challenges. For example, Royal Holloway academics have developed gene therapies to improve the life chances of young men with rare diseases, recognise the damage that microplastics cause to marine life in the River Thames, leading to a cleaner and more sustainable river, developed algorithms to secure electronic data, protecting government, commercial and financial systems, created performances, art and writing that enriches our cultural life, explored the geopolitics and international governance issues of the precious and unique spaces in the Arctic and Antarctic, worked with young offenders to raise their educational aspirations and help businesses to behave in an ethical and sustainable manner. The curiosity and critical thinking that underpins this pioneering research has helped to develop today's graduates' own sense of exploration, discovery, and challenge. In many cases, they will have engaged in aspects of research work themselves through final year projects and dissertations. And, unique to this generation of graduates, they'll have worked in new ways responding to the challenges of the pandemic, through which they will have demonstrated remarkable focus and resilience. These qualities, together with their new ideas and understanding, now equip our graduates to tackle the challenges ahead. Our research-informed teaching continues a tradition where for over 130 years we have trained outstanding graduates in a building that reflects the ambition and confidence of our founders and in which we now sit. But the changing needs of today's students has required new facilities, which you can see beyond this building, for example, in our new library, but also across our digital estate, with the investment that we've made to improve the delivery of hybrid and face-to-face learning. The scale of recent developments and the positive impact it's had on our learning community is a modern-day reflection of our founders' ambition and commitment to supporting students, and it represents a legacy from today's students and staff to future generations. Whilst our staff and facilities have helped our graduates gain a high-quality, internationally recognised degree, in a competitive employment market, employers look for additional qualities of leadership, independence and self-motivation, often gained through extracurricular activities, many of which continued even during lockdown. I'm sure our founders will have been proud of the rounded nature of our graduates' education and their results. But they will have also recognised, as we do today, that life brings its challenges. Each one of our graduates will have struggled, not least with the pandemic, but also with personal difficulties in relationships through illness or bereavement. In the spirit of our founders, we, in partnership with you here today, have supported and encouraged them. And I hope that as they continue their journey, our graduates will take inspiration from those receiving honorary awards this week. We've just heard of one today. The biographies in today's programme reveal outstanding contributions to our world, yet often made in the face of challenge and difficulty. Today marks a milestone in the lives of every one of our graduates, a day that I hope you and they will remember for many years to come. Our graduates' degree certificates are a testament to their hard work, intellectual capacity, and perseverance. But as our graduates now leave this place, those certificates are also a statement of future potential. While celebrating what's been achieved, it's important that each of our graduates now considers what they are yet to achieve. Many will have started full-time employment, and others voluntary or humanitarian work. Some will be taking a break, and others will be continuing their studies. Whatever their next steps, I and all the university staff wish them every success in their chosen endeavour. Thank you.
That concludes this afternoon's ceremony. Please could you remain in your seats until after the recession has departed. When you leave the venue, please make your way as directed by the stewards to the North Quad, where the graduates will join you. A fanfare will then announce the start of the reception in the South Quad. Would you now please all stand for the recession?